This video will cover question 49 of the 2016 Section 1 TSA paper. We're given this large table here, and we're told that one of the options available to purchasers of furniture is to use the Home Help Superstore's self-drive delivery vans in order to get their furniture home. We're also told that there are 4 models with different capacities, which we can see here, and we're told they can be hired for either 4 hours or 1 day. So that's what we're told. We have these different vans, and we are asked to work out the minimum distance for which it is cheaper to hire a 12 meter cube van for the whole day, even if it could be returned within 4 hours. Okay, so the only information we really need to be looking at based on this question is the relative pricing of a 12 meter van for 4 days or a whole day, 4 hours or a whole day. So we have these 2 rows here to reckon with, and what we're being asked is, there is a distance, a minimum distance, above which it is cheaper to hire the van for the whole day. Now, why would that be? We know that it is more expensive to hire it for the whole day, so £63 relative to £47, but the key information here is the fact that there are a certain amount of miles included. So if you hire the van for 4 hours, you'll only get 40 miles included, above which it will be 30p per extra mile. However, if you were to hire it for the whole day, you get 120 miles included, so if you stay 120 miles, between 40 and 80 miles, you don't have to pay any per extra mile. Okay, so let's write that down. The difference between our 2 prices is 63 and 47 pounds, so it's a £16 extra cost in order to hire for 1 day. So the extra miles over the 40 that are included at 30p a mile must therefore exceed this cost in order for it to be viable to hire the van for the whole day rather than 4 hours. So what we're looking for is the value between 40 and 120 that is over 40 to the extent that the 30p per mile costs will eventually exceed the £16 extra cost. So our £16 has to be equal to a certain number of miles multiplied by the per mile cost. So we've done it £16 equals 0.3 pounds times this minimum number of miles. We've set them to be equal to each other because we want to find the bare minimum, the point at which they're equivalent. Okay, so we'll do a quick division of 16 by 0.3, which is the same as 160 over 3. Quickly work through this division. 3 can't go into 1, but it can go into 16 5 times. 1 is the remainder, goes in 3 times, and then we can continue. You can see we have 53.3 recurring. So when we have 53.3 recurring miles multiplied by this per mile cost of 0.3, it is equal to £16. So if we're over this 53.3 miles plus our 40 miles which are included in the price, we end up with 93.3 miles. So if we're over this 93.3 miles, the per mile costs over 40 miles exceed £16. So we have more in per mile costs than the price of hiring the van for the whole day. So since we're not being told about this pricing applying to fractions of a mile, it's only per mile, we can round up to 94 miles, and therefore we can say we have our answer, which is option E. Above 94 miles, the per mile costs of 0.3 per mile exceed the saving that would otherwise have come if you were to get the van for only 4 hours. It's only financially viable because we have 120 miles included when you hire it for the whole day. So those would all be free, included in the £63 cost. So we have our answer.